thinking of getting the nose job done, dreaming of Priyanka Chopra or Sridevi nose, let's do it by rhinoplasty. Hi, I'm Dr. Sachin, plastic and cosmetic surgeon, Spurs Clinic, Nasik. And today we'll be discussing in detail about rhinoplasty or nose job. So, what is rhinoplasty? A surgical procedure to reshape your nose, to improve its appearance, or to change any functional issues wherein we change or alter the shape, volume, and cartilage of the nose. So, who are the candidates who should think of this rhinoplasty? Those patients in whom the nose is either very large or bulky, it's short, depressed, there's a bump or hump deformity, the nose is deviated, the tip is very protruding or it's drooping, there's asymmetry between the nostrils, the columella or nose is very short, it's very long, or there is septal issues like blockage or breathing difficulties. So these are the candidates in whom rhinoplasty works wonders. So what can we change in rhinoplasty? We can change the nasal bridge, the tip, the columella, nostril, nasal height, nasal length, the tip sharpness, asymmetry of the nostrils, or the septum or partition between the nose. These things can be changed or modified to give a very good sharpness to your nose. So, what are the types of rhinoplasty? A rhinoplasty can be open or closed by means, which means we can either perform surgery through the nostrils or take a small cut here along the columella to deroof the nose. It can be augmentation or reduction for whom the noses are large and bulky. We do reduction plasty wherein we reduce the excess of tissues or bones to give a proper sharpness of the nose. Or it can be augmentation plasty if there is a small short nose, saddle deformity, depressed nose, post surgical, post traumatic depression of the nose. We add components to increase the volume, to increase the height of the nose. That is augmentation rhinoplasty. So, how is rhinoplasty performed? First and foremost component is the planning. How do we plan it? As we discuss, there are components like soft nasal bones, hard nasal bones, cartilages, skin, skin excess, drooping tip, large bulky nose, short saddle nose, asymmetric nostrils. All these points are chalked down. We consider what is to be done, what is to be taken out, what is to be added, what is to be modified. So, a detailed plan with patient's nose in front of our eyes. These things are planned out and then we go for surgery. Generally, these cases are daycare procedures, which means you come in the morning, empty stomach, we do this rhinoplasty procedure, will last for 2 to 3 hours, and by evening, patient is discharged home. These procedures are done in general anesthesia. We give you injection that makes you sleep, and then these procedures are performed. A small cut is made inside our nostrils. The skin of the nose is deroofed or opened up. All the changes to be made, like removing excess tissue, adding tissues to the nose, reshaping the skin and bones of the nose, sharpening things, decreasing things, all these things are done. The nasal skin is redraped back. Sutures are placed inside the nose and nose is packed. There is a nasal splint and nasal packing that remains there for 3 to 4 days. Most of the patients are discharged by evening. We call them for follow-up on day 3, day 7. On third day, the nasal packs are removed. 7 day stitches, splints, plasters are removed. And 90% of the healing process takes place in these 7 days. What to expect after rhinoplasty? So, the 1 week period post rhinoplasty is little stormy. Your nostrils are packed by the nasal packs. So, we advise patients to do mouth breathing. Not very difficult. Don't get scared. For 3 to 4 days, patients are supposed to do mouth breathing. The way we do when we get cold, our nose are blocked, we do mouth breathing. The same way is to be done post-operatively 3 to 4 days. There might be some bruising or swelling around your eyes, your nose, or upper part of the face. That goes on after 3 to 4 days. Splints. Nasal splints are there for 7 days. After 7 days, the stitches and splints are removed. We ask you to take some oral antibiotics and painkillers. Generally, post surgery, soft or liquid diet is to be taken. Warm water to soothe your throat is also advised. Things to avoid after rhinoplasty. What are they? Avoid tight sunglasses or spectacles. Avoid blowing your nose frequently. Avoid straining when you go to washroom. Avoid sleeping on your nose. Avoid any kind of sporty activities or strenuous activities which might hurt your nose. Avoid touching or massaging your nose frequently. So these are the things you should avoid post-operatively in rhinoplasty cases. Cost of rhinoplasty. Thinking about getting rhinoplasty done. So what is the cost involved? So there are many kinds of rhinoplasty. There's something called as septoplasty, wherein we just change or remove the excess septum or partition. It lasts around half an hour to 1 hour procedure and costs around 40 to 50,000 rupees. Secondly, rhinoplasty. It can be septorhinoplasty, wherein we address the partition and we address the cosmetic part. So both the functional and cosmetic issues are resolved. That's called as septorhinoplasty. It may cost you around 1 lakh rupees. Then comes augmentation or reduction rhinoplasty. Around 70 to 80,000 rupees are required for this procedure. Also, a lot depends upon how experienced your surgeon is, what kind of procedure he is doing, and what is the condition of the patient, the health issues, if there are any anesthesia risk. So all these things matter when it comes to the cost of surgery. So contact your plastic surgeon. He'll be the best person to tell you what cost it would be. Thank you.